Lesson 25. Direct and indirect speech. Indirect speech. Indirect speech will still share the same information, but instead of expressing someone's comments or speech by directly repeating them, it involves reporting or describing what was said. An obvious difference is that with indirect speech, you won't use inverted commas. Direct speech can be used in virtually every tense in English. You can use it to describe something in the present tense, to express something that is happening in the present moment, or make it feel like it is happening right now. Direct speech. Example, Sushil said, "We need more ideas for the geography project." Indirect speech. Example, Sushil said that they needed more ideas for the geography project. Direct and indirect speech. Direct speech describes when something is being repeated exactly as it was, usually in between a pair of inverted commas. There are no inverted commas in indirect speech. In reporting the speech we use reporting verbs such as announce, answer, explain, mention, promise, reply, say, suggest, tell, warn, etc., in order to communicate to the listener the state of mind or emotions, or the tone of the speaker. A. Complete the second sentence in each pair so that the meaning is similar to the first sentence. 1. Mother said to me, "What are you doing?" Mother asked me what. Answer. Mother asked me what I was doing. 2. She said to me, "When will you start packing?" She asked me when. Answer. She asked me when I would start packing. 3. Father said to me, "When are you planning to go?" Father asked me when. Answer. Father asked me when I was planning to go. 4. My brother said to me, "What time is your train?" My brother asked me what time. Answer. My brother asked me what time my train was. 5. My sister said to me, "When will you come back?" My sister asked me when. Answer. My sister asked me when I would come back. 6. She said to me, "What will you bring for me?" She asked me what. Answer. She asked me what I would bring for her. 7. My grandpa said to me, "Where are you going?" My grandpa asked me where. Answer. My grandpa asked me where I was going. 8. My grandma said to me, "How will you spend 2 days in that cold place?" My grandma asked me how. Answer. My grandma asked me how I would spend 2 days in that cold place. 9. My friend said to me, "Can I come with you?" My friend asked me if. Answer. My friend asked me if he could come with me. 10. My neighbor said to me, "Are you going to miss all of us?" My neighbor asked me if. Answer. My neighbor asked me if I was going to miss all of them. B. Change the following direct questions into reported speech. 1. The doctor said to the patient, "How are you feeling today?" Answer. The doctor asked the patient how he was feeling that day. 2. The employee said to the guest, "How can I help you?" Answer. The employee asked the guest how he could help him. 3. Have all the visitors written their names? He said to the receptionist. Answer. He asked the receptionist whether all the visitors had written their names. 4. The hostess said to the guests, "Are you all comfortable?" Answer. The hostess asked the guests if they were all comfortable. 5. Did you like your gift? She said to me. Answer. She asked me whether I liked my gift. 6. Anita said to me, "Are you going to the hospital?" Answer. Anita asked me if I was going to the hospital. 7. Grandpa asked Ania, Do you know where I have kept my spectacles? Answer. Grandpa asked Anya whether she knew where he had kept his spectacles. 8. Sheila said to her father, "Have you invited our relatives and my friends?" Answer. Sheila asked her father if he had invited their relatives and her friends. 9. Hemant said to his friend, "How did you do the sum?" Answer. Hemant asked his friend how he did the sum. 10. My neighbor said to me, "Do you know how this window pane was broken?" Answer. My neighbor asked me if I knew how that window pane was broken. C. Change the following questions into indirect speech. 1. Father said to me, "You want this bike, don't you?" Answer. Father asked me if I wanted that bike. 2. Satish said to her, "You can drive, can't you?" Answer. Satish asked her whether she could drive. 3. Mira said to her friend, "Reshma is an actor, isn't she?" Answer. Mira asked her friend whether Reshma was an actor. 4. Krishna said to him, "It's over, isn't it?" Answer. Krishna asked him if it was over. 5. The child said to his sister, "There are no chocolates left, are there?" Answer. The child asked his sister if there were no chocolates left. 6. Kriti said to Lalit, "Bijoy has completed the project, hasn't he?" Answer. Kriti asked Lalit whether Bijoy had completed the project. 7. The coach said to Nayan, "You can swim, can't you?" Answer. The coach asked Nayan if he could swim. 8. He said to his sister, "The cleaner usually comes quite early, doesn't he?" Answer. He asked his sister whether the cleaner usually came quite early. 9. Kevin said to his brother, "The film is getting over, isn't it?" Answer. 7 asked his brother if the film was getting over. 10. Neil said to Jay, "Show me your pictures, won't you?" Answer. Neil asked Jay to show him his pictures. D. Change the following imperative sentences into reported speech. 1. Let the management take a decision, said Heena. Answer. Heena proposed that the management should take a decision. 2. Let us go to Dharamshala this weekend, said Mira to her father. Answer. Mira suggested to her father that they should go to Dharamshala that weekend. 3. Meet me at the club in 10 minutes, said Rohit to his friend. Answer. Rohit invited his friend to meet him at the club in 10 minutes. 4. Don't run until no. Hear the bell, said the judge to the athletes. Answer. The judge told the athletes not to run until they have heard the bell. 5. You should see the doctor at once, Atul said to me. Answer. Atul advised me to see the doctor at once. 6. The manager told his colleague, let us find a solution to this problem. Answer. The manager proposed to his colleague that they should find a solution to that problem. 7. Let the students clean up after the picnic, said the teacher. Answer. The teacher suggested that the students should clean up after the picnic. 8. Don't wet the wound, said his father. Answer. His father told him not to wet the wound. 9. His mother told him, before you go to school, do your homework, iron polish your shoes. Answer. His mother told him to do his homework, iron his uniform, and polish his shoes before he went to school. 10. Would you mind waiting for a minute? I said to my friend. Answer. I requested my friend to wait for a minute. 11. Why don't you take a shortcut to the market? I said to the boy. Answer. I advised the boy to take a shortcut to the market. 12. Let him find his own way, Gita told her mother. Answer. Gita suggested to her mother that he should find his own way. 13. Anita said, Kavita, lock the door. Answer. Anita instructed, ordered Kiran to lock the door. 14. Hemant said to the visitor, please wait here. Answer. Hussain requested the visitor to wait there. 15. Don't shout and scream in the class, said the teacher to the students. Answer. The teacher instructed, ordered the students not to shout and scream in the class. Let's revise. Report these questions in indirect speech. 1. Sanjana said, will you please lower the volume? Answer. Sanjana requested Girish to lower the volume. 2. Asha said, Nitin, don't you like staying in a hill station? Answer. Asha asked Nitin whether he liked staying in a hill station. 3. His neighbor said, may I use your telephone, Kiran? Answer. His neighbor asked Furkan if he might use his telephone. 4. The stranger said to me, can you tell me the way St. John's Hospital? Answer. The stranger asked me if I could tell him the way to St. John's Hospital. 5. His uncle said, will you go with us, Abhinav? Answer. His uncle asked Abhinav if he would go with them. 6. Molly said, may I come in, Mom? Answer. Molly asked Mom if she might come in. 7. His friend said, would you post this letter, Shanku? Answer. His friend requested Shanku to post that letter. 8. His mother said, would you like a second helping, Manu? Answer. His mother asked Manu if he would like a second helping. 9. His father said, can you depend on them, Manish? Answer. His father asked Manish if he could depend on them. 10. He said to me, could you lend me your book? Answer. He asked me if I could him lend my book. F. Change the narration of the following short passages. 1. How did you get in here? Cried Peter as he saw his sister Ally. I stole in behind one of the monks, said Ally. I saw him going up the street past our house, and I ran out and kept behind him all the way. Well, said Peter, I don't see what I am going to do with you, now that you are here. I can't let you out again, and I don't know what the monks will say. Oh, I know, said the little girl happily. I'll stay out here in the garden. I can sleep in one of those beautiful doll's cradles, and you can bring me something to eat. Answer. As he saw his sister Ally, Peter asked her how she got in there. Ally said that she had stolen in behind one of the monks. She added that she had seen him going up the street past their house, and she ran out and kept behind him all the way. Peter wondered what he was going to do with her, now that she was there. He said that he couldn't let her out again as he didn't know what the monks would say. The little girl said happily that she would stay out there in the garden and she could sleep in one of those beautiful doll's cradles, and he could bring her something to eat. 2. I have a surprise for you, said Mother. Your cousin Charlie is here. I have been waiting for you to return since this morning, said Charlie. Let's go play in the barn. What shall we do next? Charlie said. Hunting for eggs in the barn is boring. Let's go and pick blackberries in the upper field, said Little May. On the way, Charlie suddenly asked, whose orchard is that just across the next field? It's Farmer Giles, replied May. She is a good cook. The cake she baked is almost ready. Look at K-Bear. He is already ready to pounce on it. Will she let us have some of her cake? Asked Charlie. Let's find out, said May and ran. Answer. Mother said that she had a surprise for me as her cousin Charlie was there. Charlie said that he had been waiting for her to return since that morning. He suggested that they should go play in the barn. Charlie asked her what they should do next and said that hunting for eggs in the barn was boring. Little May suggested that they should go and pick blackberries in the upper field. On the way, Charlie suddenly asked her whose orchard was that just across the next field. May replied that it was Farmer Giles. She added that she was a good cook and the cake she baked was almost ready. May told Charlie to look at Kabir and commented that he was already ready to pounce on it. Charlie asked her whether Giles would let them have some of her cake. May suggested that they should find